I have pretty strict rules with my job anyways, but I do a lot while I'm on the road, so I'm going to probably have to be a little more careful. I don't tend to talk on the phone when I'm driving anyways, so that's not really an issue for me, but I do have the mail I'm handling all the time, so I'll probably have to be a little more careful.
I'm leaning toward wind power just because I think the country as a whole needs to have an alternative source of energy.
I'm for it. I haven't had anybody ask me whether I'm against it or for it, but I'm for it.
I'm actually still undecided. I'm hearing more and more facts coming in about the bad side of it, so I am going to look into it more.
Haven't really made up my mind completely. I think any power without using oil has got to be good.
If you look at the high cost of energy in the summer of 2008, we have a chance to really offset those high energy costs if we can generate a lot of that energy here in the States. Beyond reducing energy costs for people in the States, it's also a national security issue. Rather than buying fossil fuels from other countries, we could generate power here in the state. It's also a green, renewable resource. It's not finite. We're not going to use it up.
I am not telling people that I'm gung-ho for it, but I don't think I'd mind it.
Hi, my name is Joshua Vile, reporting from the University of Maine. On Thursday, October 15th, the Department of Energy announced that it has awarded a 38-member team led by UMaine's Advanced Structures and Composites Center an $8 million grant to develop and deploy 3 turbines that will float on the composite platforms off the coast of Maine and New Hampshire.
Recently received a grant of between $7.1 and $8 million from the DOE, and that's for the design, testing, fabrication, and erecting and monitoring of test turbines offshore in the University of Maine test bed. There is the possibility of more. Secretary Chu charged the University of Maine with leading the nation in deepwater wind research during the press conference, and Dr. Dagger and the entire congressional delegation for the state of Maine, as well as the governor, met with Secretary Chu and his officials earlier this year to discuss the possibilities of becoming a national research center, and he did charge us with that.
2 of the turbine models, which could all be in place in the next 2 years, will be located in an undetermined site in the Gulf of Maine. And the other one will be located on the Maine-New Hampshire border.
At this time, we are looking at working on the foundation of the church. The beam in the center has deteriorated, so we need to replace that, and we are going to start with replacing the back wall of the church, the footing, because we cannot afford to do all of it at once, so we have someone that's willing to do a side at a time as we have the funds.
I think it's really important, primarily I think for the town, because of the building and the presence that it has. It's been here since 1834, and I think they would feel that it was a really absent piece if it was not here.